العمل هذا قائم أول بأول من طريق فتح الميناء اللي قايمين به ونخدموا فيه على حسب احتياج العمل يعني.
نستلموا الشيمة من المخزن ونشوفوا شنو هي اللي تبيع. كان هي قاطرة الشيمة متاعها 40 ملي، إذا كان هو كبير الشقف تاخذ الشيمة متاعها، والشيمة هي تبدأ من 7 ملي حتى لعند 200 ملي.
An amazingly positioned location, central to the Mediterranean, a connecting link of land, air and marine transport and cargo between Libyan cities and ports and the rest of the world. It's the city of Misrata with its many potentials. When mentioned, its qualities, an image rather swiftly comes to mind of its outstanding, highly graded seaport, with the everlasting growing number of ships and sea tankers that continuously find their way to the port's gentle waters. With its 13-meter depth and the potential of further expansion and development, in addition to the port's round-the-clock substantial operating capacity and technical capabilities, the port area occupies more than 190 hectares, with more than 3,200-meter-long dock area undergoing expansion to reach 4,000 meters, and the warehouse area of 67,500 square meters, leaving a vast area of 60 hectares as open storage stations. Ever since the port's re-affiliation to the Free Zone in Misrata, a number of concrete steps have been taken to develop, modernize and support the port with different upgraded equipment and machineries, including tugboats and forklifts with greater endurance capacity. The port itself has enjoyed a number of qualities and advantages that have contributed to its nomination as a prime destination for global maritime transport and exchange, as it holds the #1 position among Libyan ports in terms of size of export-import trade transactions. It also attracts more than 30 major international shipping lines, expected to increase transactions in years to come, particularly with the growing activities of investors in the Free Zone area. Misrata Free Zone, a promising substantial geographical space, as it occupies currently 3,539 hectares, divided into two prime sites. The first, holding 539 hectares of land, including the port area, while 8 kilometers further, the other site occupies a total area of 3,000 hectares. Among the many qualities of Misrata Free Zone is quite evidently its unique strategically situated location, a key factor in determining the potential success in the Free Zone business, where being in a central position geographically to the Mediterranean, international markets and supply chains and sources of energy and raw material supplies is quite the advantage.
Furthermore, investment opportunities in the Free Zone are available in all industrial, commercial and service-related domains, supported by a set of legislative privileges, including exemptions of all fees and customs duties, as well as the facilitation of all paperwork necessary for establishing an investment venture within the Free Zone area.
A number of expert international firms carried out economic studies have concluded that all the signs of potential growth are evident in terms of an expected rise in demand of up to 336 projects within the first 5 years in Misrata Free Zone, creating up to 31,000 new jobs. Further predictions of the next 20 years indicate a further increase in demand of up to 1,000 new projects, and the creation of around 80,000 new job opportunities. All this will impact directly the local economy with greater improvements in all services and facets of life. The outcome expected of these studies has already begun to show. A number of applications for investment in industrial, commercial and service-related projects have been received, indicating a growing and persisting interest of local and international investors to kickstart their projects, leading on taking advantage of the many qualities.
The promising countries and economy here is coming back, and we Japanese companies are very much willing to make a heavy study for future investment. And Sumitomo has been operating Toyota Riviera, and in addition to that, we want to find out any new promising project here. Riviera is really worthwhile for us.
Toyota Riviera established in Misrata Free Zone because Misrata has a very good port with modern equipment. And you know, distribution of the vehicle is very important for Toyota Riviera to have a nice port and enough space and enough very good service from free zone companies. So that's why we selected. So also location-wise, Misrata in between Tripoli and Benghazi. So distribution-wise, it is a good location for our company. That's why we selected. Especially the Libya, Misrata is a center of the Mediterranean Sea. Then in that case, it's much easier to transport from Japan, from Europe, and then ship out to anywhere.
Without a doubt, the ambitions attached to the free zone in Misrata are quite vast, and they range from having mega industrial projects to creating and bringing home international partnerships. Particularly so is moving forward with the developments needed of the seaport, including upgrading the system of operations within and integrating all the other relevant components and sectors. Also, constructing and executing a new seaport according to international standards as a center for transit trade across the Mediterranean, and finalizing the second site of Misrata Free Zone in a total area of 3,000 hectares.
We have two important projects for the Misrata Free Zone. These two projects are mainly the construction of infrastructure of the 300 hectare area of Misrata Free Zone. And also the other project is the construction of 5 new berths for the Misrata Free Zone commercial port. So we believe the future of Misrata Free Zone will be very bright, and we think it will help the Libyan people to make this communication between the Europe and the Africa.
Catering for potential investors in the free zone has already brought a few designs and ideas of creating an investor's house that provide investors with fully catered for facilities to meet their needs. Choosing the city of Misrata as a home for Misrata Free Zone is a sound first step, as one would evidently see the reasons behind it, demographically, geographically, and through the availability of services and an airport in the city.
خدمة في هذه المنطقة ولهذا هذه المؤسسة اللي نسعى جميعا إن شاء الله تعالى الارتقاء بها حتى نتمكن من زيادة تقديم خدمات للمواطنين وللبلد بصفة عامة. عندنا مساحة أرض مخصصة من قبل الحكومة الليبية اللي هي مساحتها 123 هكتار مسجلة باسم مصلحة المطارات بالكامل. هذه الأرض بكر فضاء ما فيهاش أي شيء، فإحنا الآن نسعى لأن نعمل فيها ماستر بلان أو خريطة عامة حتى تحدد معالم البنى التحتية والبنى الأساسية للمطار، حتى لا يكون في المستقبل يعني يكون مطار من المطارات بالصبغة العالمية، يعني حتى عليه الطابع الهندسي.
Reasons that seem to be quite the affiliation to the history and nature of the city and its vibrant people, who are renowned for their trade-related dominance, and perhaps What really makes the difference is the rise of Libya into a different era that clearly states the openness towards a new dawn of promising horizon.